What's up, everybody? Welcome to my video, and as always, thank you for stopping by and checking me out. I really appreciate it. Yo, the Commanders did the impossible. Everyone thought we wasn't going to win this game, including me, because Saquon Barkley and Jalen Hurts. Now, Saquon Barkley has been a thorn in the Commanders' side ever since he came in the league. To be real, Jaden Daniels hurt during the first game. If you don't believe me, go look at the stats. Everybody, including Jaden Daniels and the coaching staff, were trying to downplay his injury, but during the course of those 3 games after the Panthers game, he wasn't playing like he usually plays. We barely beat the Bears, and then we lost against Dallas, but that's the game he was coming back into his form. We lost against the Eagles. We had that short bye, he didn't get a chance to get, right, whatever. But if you look at the stats, Jaden Daniels attempted 32 passes, only completed 22. Not bad. But look who had the most receiving yards, which means he wasn't throwing down the field because his ribs was hurt. So maybe Kingsbury was calling up plays knowing that he can't throw too much in the game, so he was doing dump passes here and there. So Austin Eckler had 89 yards receiving. He had the most receiving in the game. Then you had Zach Ertz, dump passes again, 47 yards. Then all the rest, Bates, you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't himself. Here's the key to, he wasn't himself. Look at the rushing attempts of Jaden Daniels. 7 carries for 18 yards. 2.6 carries? Come on now. And he's usually getting like at least 10 points something to carry or 9 points something to carry. And Robinson only had 63. That's basically what Robinson do. Maybe 63, 70 something with 16 carries, something like that. So now look at them stats and look at the stats of this recent game. Jaden Daniels. Now he threw more in this game. 39 attempts, 24 completions, 258 yards, which means he was throwing down the field. Now, remember I said about the last rushing stats that Jaden Daniels had. 7 carries, 18 yards. Okay, look. 9 carries, 81 yards. 9.0 average rushing. Come on. That's the difference right there. That shows you that he wasn't scared to run because he was scared to get hurt in the first game, hurt even more, and he was back to his old self. And here's the other factor, throwing down the field. Look at the receiving stats. Oz, 70 yards. Now, when the last time Oz had over maybe 50 yards, if that, or how many attempts he had in the game? McLaurin, 60 yards. De'Ami Brown, 56 yards. 17, B-Rob, 15, McNichols. You know what I'm saying? So it was more throwing down the field. Look at the average, 14.0, 12.0, 14. You know what I'm saying? So he was throwing down the field more in this game than he was in the first game. Everybody talking about something, Hurts was injured in this game. So if he was in there, blah, blah. But hey, if Jaden Daniels wasn't injured in the first game, y'all probably wouldn't have won that either. You know what I'm saying? That's football. Jaden Daniels was hurt when we played the Eagles the first time. Now your quarterback is hurt, but he was out. So that's football. Everybody making excuses. Oh, yeah, but it's the same defense that he was playing against, which brings me back to B-Rob fumbling. B-Rob fumbling might have been a blessing in disguise. All right, y'all stay with me. Because Cliff was calling that same old BS run read option, which Jaden Daniels need to keep that ball sometimes because you giving it to B-Rob and he's not going anywhere every time. You rarely keep the ball. You need to start keeping that ball going left. Anyway, but he was calling those plays and they were getting stuffed. So B-Rob wasn't getting any, he probably getting like 1 or 2 yards of carry. And I'm thinking if B-Rob wasn't fumbling the ball and then they going up 2, 3 scores, now we got to pass. I think if we would have relied on the passing early on in the game probably would have been close, but it would have been on our side. We would have been up about 2 touchdowns over them because they want to grind out. And let's be honest, B-Rob, he's not a shifty running back. He don't have good vision unless the hold is wide open, but that's a good defense over there. So him trying to run the ball, he's not a shifty or quick running back, it's not going to cut it. So now you got to rely on Jaden Daniels running the ball, which we couldn't do last game, and then rely on his arm too, which we didn't really do last game. Y'all can say what y'all want, Eagles fans. Make excuses, which I this is football. Making excuses, same defense. Yeah, last quarter, y'all cornerback got disqualified. Got put out the game because of his mouth. I don't know, maybe he said the N-word or something, or maybe the F word, because whatever he said, it was like enough for him to be ejected out of the game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was like, whoa, what did he say? That was an option. You know what I'm saying? This is football, so you take advantage of all the opportunities that you get. So we turned the ball over 5 times. On the 4th time we turned the ball over, it might have been the 4th ball. I was like, oh, we're not supposed to win this game. We're not gonna win this game. We're not supposed to win this game. But I keep forgetting you got Jaden Daniels on your football team, and you're not out. And applaud the defense for the Commanders shutting down Saquon Barkley. I was thinking when he burst and had that long run, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be over. I said, you know, they're gonna lean on Saquon now since Hurts is out. And soon as I was thinking that, he ran that long touchdown. You know what I'm saying? They got Kenny Pickett out there. You know, Kenny Pickett, he's good, but he ain't that good. So you know they're going to try to lean on the run. And then they came to their senses, stacked the box. Like, okay, Pickett, let's see you beat us with your arm. Not including Terry McLaurin. We got a bunch of 3rd and 4th string wide receivers on our team. Let's be honest. Now, if you get some quality wide receivers and a tight end, we're going to be dangerous. I seen when Sennett was in the game, he missed a block. And Jay Daniels, I think, got sacked. Or that play didn't do good. I was like, maybe that's why he's not in the game as much. He don't know how to read and pick up blocks like a good tight end should. You know, I'm thinking that might be it. Cause I was like, why did he do that? He was wide. He was right there, but then he missed them. I was like, I said, maybe that's why he's not in the game like that. Another key thing, like I always say in all my videos, those games that we lost in the games were close, we didn't go for it on 4th down. We wasn't aggressive. I think it's because Jaden Daniels was injured, so that's why we wasn't going for it on 4th down a lot in those games. We went for it on 4th and 11. And J5 took that ball, ran for like 14 yards, 15 yards on 4th down. Another 4th down play. Boom, we got it. That first 4th down play, they tried to run the ball. Got stuffed. B-Rob basically running into his own man. I don't know what he runs with his eyes closed, head down. I have no idea. But that's a good defense over there, a good defensive line. So if you want to do something, you got to do some reverses. You got to do like we did. We got to do some short passes, like they runs, bubble screens, get 3-4 yards, like that. So hats off to Kingsbury for switching it up when B-Rob was effing it up. So kudos to Cliff Kingsbury, even though everybody was wanting to give the game away. But the defense stood there. Louvu should go to the Pro Bowl this year. If Louvu is not in the Pro Bowl, something is wrong. You got Bobby Wagner that's there. You know, he's quietly here and there getting his little tackle stats. Louvu is changing the game. He was batting the ball down, tackling in the backfield, sack here, you know what I'm saying, knock down here, you know, maybe a forced fumble or so here. He is flying around. Him and Fowler, man, them dudes need to be in the Pro Bowl this year. Lattimore was doing his best to act like St. Juice. I think St. Juice had a game where he had like maybe 2 or 3 pass interference in the game, something like that. I think Lattimore had 4. The first one, it should have been offset. Because he was holding A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown was holding him by the collar. I don't know why. The ref right there looking. So all the ref probably saw was Marshawn holding him. But he didn't see this right here. He didn't see that. So that should have been offset. Second one, he didn't really, he had his hand. I don't know. That's an iffy one. But they were so quick to throw the flag. The other two, he was passing the front. Yeah. So he got out the game because his hamstring. That's what they say. His hamstring, he went in the tent. I don't know. But he did make that play, breaking up the ball, which was a key play. And kudos to St. Juice. I'm gonna give him his props. He stopped a touchdown play. I think it was like, I don't know if it was 3rd down or 4th down, but he stopped the touchdown because he would have been gone. I look at all these shows, the ESPNs and the NFL networks and CBS, whatever sports, and all these people talking, they be like, yeah, the Commanders won, Jaden Daniels real good, but the Eagles, if the Eagles didn't do this, if they do that, you do that, you do that, you know what I'm saying? We beat a team that everybody was saying we couldn't beat a winning team. Now what? What you gonna say now? What? Damn, see, now there are excuses now. This is football. Where was the excuse when Jaden Daniels was hurt? They'd be like, yeah, the Commanders, I don't know, maybe hit the rookie wall and all this other stuff. They're like, defense is pretty good. Dad, they know how they got tape on him now and all this stuff. They don't ever think about, okay, yeah, he was hurt, injured. But see, I blame that on Quinn and Jaden Daniels. They downplayed it, so everybody else was downplaying it. Like, okay, they didn't want any excuses. But if you hurt, you're hurt. That's just like if Hurts was back in the game, if he like maybe say hurt his elbow or something, and then he was throwing, low passes, high passes, and all this other stuff, and like, nah, my elbow's fine. Next question. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, well, bro, I don't know what's going on with, they probably not make excuses, but they wouldn't be saying maybe his elbow is still hurting. Now we beat a winning team. Now some people are giving up props. Some people saying Jaden should get the Rookie of the Year award and all this other stuff. I think he should have got it before that anyway. But now, since we beat the #1 defense in the National Football League, now I hope Kingsbury can not be scared of calling certain plays now against certain defenses, and we got the blueprint of doing it now in the National Football League. I hope that gives everybody on the team confidence that we can overcome anything. I got to be real. Now, if Hurts was in the game, it would have been close, but I think it wouldn't have been as many points. It probably been like 28, 24, something like that. Maybe Saquon Barkley would have went off, and Cliff probably would have kept trying to run when there's no running to be had, in the running lanes, so who knows? But hopefully we get to see them again, and we'll see what's going on. Now by then, somebody else might get banged up on either team, and then we're going to be like, oh, well, if this person was here, this person was there, So now, do we really got to root for the Cowboys to beat the Eagles? I don't know. I can't root for them. I can't. I don't want, but I want them to lose one of their two games, and they got the Cowboys and the Giants. Now, Giants is going to be, Saquon will go off on them, but the Cowboys game, Cooper Rush, I don't know. That's it for this video. Thank you for stopping by, checking me out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video so you know when I drop videos.